I'm sure you've heard the phrase that everything is bigger in Texas, and there is no exception when it comes to the number of snakes in Texas when compared to other states. Believe it or not, Texas has over 115 different species of snakes. Luckily, there are only about 4 different types of species of snakes that are actually venomous, that being rattlesnakes, coral snakes, copperheads, and cottonmouths, also referred to as water moccasins. Rattlesnakes are probably the most synonymous when it comes to poisonous snakes in Texas. Luckily, rattlesnakes have that signature rattle of their tails that they usually do before striking. An interesting adaptation with rattlesnakes and wild hogs here in Texas is that rattlesnakes have stopped rattling their tails in some parts of Texas because wild hogs will track snakes down and kill them when they hear that. So it's unfortunate. Always just be very wary when walking through wooded or grassy areas. Next is the coral snake. I'm sure you've heard red and yellow will kill a fellow. So coral snakes have these colored bands on their skin, and if red touches yellow, then that is indicative of a coral snake. Coral snakes are highly venomous. Luckily though, the saving grace with coral snakes is that you rarely hear of a fatal bite because their mouths are so small, it makes it hard for them to bite large prey such as humans. Next you have copperheads, and copperheads get their namesake from their copper heads. And a lot of people think that they are more dangerous than rattlesnakes, for example, because they don't have that signature rattle and they blend in so well in their environment. Usually deadfall areas where there are a lot of leaves, so typically in the hill country, copperheads blend in so well, so just be careful when walking around. And then lastly, you have cottonmouths. Again, mentioned earlier, they are also called water moccasins. They're called cottonmouths because the inside of their mouths are white, and with cottonmouths, they're usually around bodies of water. So unfortunately, they can even bite underwater. There was a gentleman that got fatally bitten in the Bastrop area a couple years ago from a cottonmouth or water moccasin. So how do you protect yourself when walking through areas? I mean, just do your research, be wise. I always recommend wearing snake boots or thick cowboy boots when walking a piece of land. And if you do come across a poisonous snake, a lot of people will just kill it out of fear. It's best not to do that because they play a vital role in the ecosystem, keeping rodents at bay, for example. So I would just recommend that you hire a snake specialist to come remove it. Obviously, if it's in your backyard, around children, near a school, just remove the snake. Follow us for more tips, and if you're interested in selling your land quick and stress-free, feel free to visit us at landsaletx.com. Or if you're interested in land investment in the greater Austin area, I'm a licensed agent as well, and we have great relationships with many landowners that are considering selling their land. Give us a call at 512-333-CALL.